A leaked video suddenly shook the ARMY community around the world. In the short clip lasting only a few seconds, Jungkook is seen walking alongside Taehyung in an area believed to be in Dallas, Texas. This incident immediately sparked heated debate, especially because at the same time, Jin was holding his long-awaited solo concert in the same city. The question now arises, why was Jungkook seen with Taehyung outside the venue and not supporting Jin on stage? A photo taken by a fan shows the two wearing all-black clothing, complete with masks and hats, to conceal their identities. However, their aura was too iconic to go unnoticed. Several fans believe this was not a coincidence. They suspect there is a specific reason why the two BTS members chose to meet privately. Is there really a secret project they are planning? Or is this a sign of growing distance among BTS members? As the video circulated, various speculations emerged. Some ARMYs expressed disappointment, believing Jungkook and Taehyung should have been present to show moral support for Jin during his important moment. However, others argue that their meeting might be a clue to a major plan that will shake the music world soon. Why did they choose to meet while Jin was performing? Is this just poor timing, or is there a hidden intention? Wrote a Twitter user with a suspicious tone. Tensions escalated when another photo spread on social media. The image shows figures believed to be Jungkook and Taehyung entering a luxurious black car parked not far from a 5-star hotel in Dallas. Many fans believe this moment was not merely a coincidence, especially since BTS has always been known as a group full of symbols and hidden messages in every move they make. Does this moment mark the beginning of a secret collaboration project between Jungkook and Taehyung? Or is there internal tension that made them choose not to attend Jin's concert? Until now, no party has given an official statement. However, this silence only fuels the situation and expands the room for speculation. Moreover, some fans astutely noticed that Jungkook and Taehyung have yet to post anything on their social media accounts regarding Jin's concert. Whereas BTS members usually always show their support for each other on public platforms. This silence raises a big question. Is this a sign that their relationship is being tested? Or are they keeping a much bigger secret? On the other hand, rumors about BTS's full group comeback in 2026 further complicate the situation. Some ARMYs believe that Jungkook and Taehyung's meeting is related to preparations for that comeback. Some speculate that they might be planning the concept for an upcoming album or even preparing a special performance as a duo. However, not a few believe that their presence outside Jin's concert venue is a form of insensitivity to the hard work of BTS's eldest member. If they were really in the same city, why not show up to give direct support? This would be an emotional moment for Jin, and their absence is strongly felt, said a senior ARMY member in a community forum. Despite the controversy, some fans choose not to jump to conclusions. They believe that Jungkook and Taehyung have strong reasons behind every action they take. Maybe they wanted to avoid media attention so as not to distract from Jin's concert. Maybe they already met Jin privately beforehand, wrote a fan trying to calm the debate. However, more extreme opinions have also begun to emerge. Some speculate that this moment was deliberately created to test public reaction ahead of BTS's comeback. If true, this means Jungkook and Taehyung's move is part of a grand strategy known only to the group's inner circle. Is this a psychological game to steer public attention? The situation heated up further as several major fanbase accounts on Twitter began uploading their conspiracy theories. One of them mentioned that Taehyung and Jungkook had actually been in Dallas for the past 2 days, without the public knowing. They were suspected of using special access routes to avoid paparazzi, and only one video has leaked to the public so far. Does this mean there was a secret meeting they didn't want to reveal to the media? Until now, the atmosphere among fans remains tense. Every second of the video is zoomed in, every photo is analyzed in depth, and every movement of theirs is interpreted with various meanings. One thing is certain, the presence of Jungkook and Taehyung outside Jin's concert venue has triggered a wave of major speculation that cannot simply be ignored. The main question still echoes. Is this the beginning of a major change in BTS's dynamics? Or just a simple moment that is being blown out of proportion by the public? With no clarity from the related parties yet, ARMYs can only wait while continuing to guess the truth behind this mysterious meeting point. One thing is certain, the world is now watching closely, waiting for the next move from Jungkook Taehyung and Jin. Will this drama find an answer, or only raise more puzzles that are increasingly difficult to solve? The footage showing Jungkook and Taehyung walking together at a mysterious location in Dallas is still a hotly debated topic to this day. The video, which first circulated via a fan's TikTok account, has quickly spread to Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube within hours. However, amid the flood of information, a fundamental question must be considered together. Are we really witnessing a real event, or is this just a fabrication deliberately created to attract public attention? The presence of the two BTS members outside Jin's concert is considered a major incident that diverted public focus. Many say that this is a signal about the group's internal dynamics, while others suspect a covert promotional strategy ahead of BTS's big comeback in 2026. But what if all this analysis is just an illusion built on a fragile foundation of information? Are we not becoming victims of sensationalism that now dominates social media? Undeniably, the virality of the moment was largely triggered by speculation and wildly growing narratives. Various fanbase accounts, content creators, and alternative media rushed to share blurry video snippets with increasingly dramatic narratives each minute. But have we verified the authenticity of that video? Are the location, time, and identities of the figures captured really Jungkook and Taehyung? Or are we just seeing two silhouettes that vaguely resemble them and drawing conclusions that go too far? In the midst of this vortex, the public needs to realize that every piece of information presented through platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube does not always go through a strict verification process. Much content is created solely to provoke emotions, create viral discussions, and increase viewer or follower counts. Doesn't this show that we need to be far more skeptical and not immediately swallow every circulating rumor? Sharper questions must be asked. If Jungkook and Taehyung were truly in Dallas, why hasn't a single mainstream media outlet confirmed their presence? Is it possible for two global celebrities of their stature to roam around without a single paparazzi clearly capturing the moment? Or is this merely a distraction created by certain parties to steer public opinion? As more photos surface showing two people getting into a black car near a luxury hotel, speculation runs even wilder. But let's pause and think. Does the photo have metadata proving it was taken in Dallas? Is there a verifiable eyewitness? Or is everything sourced from anonymous accounts with questionable credibility? Ironically, most armies are already split into two camps. One believes this moment is a significant signal regarding Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship, while the other sees it as provocation designed to spark conflict among fans. Isn't this division itself proof that social media has the power to manipulate emotions and public perception in a very dangerous way? At this point, the question we must ask ourselves is, have we, as information consumers, become too easily influenced? Can we still differentiate between facts and opinions, between reality and digital fabrication? It must be remembered that today's technology allows anyone to manipulate images and videos convincingly. Filters, deepfakes, and advanced editing techniques can create illusions that are almost undeniable. So, is there any guarantee that the Jungkook and Taehyung footage wasn't manipulated? Furthermore, let's reflect. Who actually benefits if this issue continues to be discussed? Does this benefit BTS members or other parties seeking advantage from the public's noisy attention? Are we being used as tools to amplify a narrative that lacks strong factual ground? Meanwhile, some armies choose to wait for official clarification. But shouldn't we also ask, is clarification always a guarantee of truth? Or can clarification itself be part of a communication strategy aimed at controlling public opinion? Behind every piece of information spread, there's an agenda, an interest, a bias. Therefore, it's essential for us not to be passive spectators who readily accept whatever is presented on a phone screen. We must become critical readers who dare to question, examine, and not be easily swept away. In the end, we must ask the most fundamental question: is this Jungkook and Taehyung video real? Or are we part of a perception game deliberately created to draw attention? Does it reflect reality or merely an illusion wrapped in media narratives? And are we ready to accept answers that may not align with our expectations? Now is the time for the public, especially ARMY, to be mature and reflective. Don't let ourselves get caught in a swirl of information that may not be true. Keep asking questions, dig deeper, and be part of a critical audience, not just consumers of sensation. Because ultimately, the truth will only be revealed to those who truly seek it with a calm mind and an open heart.